Join us as we arrive in Vietnam with less luggage than we'd hoped for. We spend a night in a fabulous hotel before heading to the ship to start our AMA Waterways Mekong River cruise. Will it be all we'd hoped for? Come with us to find out.
Right then, so our new adventure started. We've arrived in Ho Chi Minh City and arrived at the Sofitel Hotel, ready for our AMA Waterways River cruise starting tomorrow. However,
if I'm not less than enthused, it's because the silly billies at Bangkok Airways decided that they needed my suitcase in Bangkok more than I needed it in Ho Chi Minh City, and that's where it's currently residing.
We've just spent 2 weeks in Thailand. If you're just joining and new to our channel, you'll have seen that we've been in Thailand and Koh Samui. However, we started off with Bangkok Airways and then with Vietnam Airways, and the flights were great, on time and very efficient.
The only thing that did slightly cheer me up, which it shouldn't have, the ride from the airport, to say it was a death ride. Well, first off, they're supposed to have been holding up a piece of card like they do at the airport. I thought, oh, it's going to be like Love Actually. We're going to walk out, there'll be people hugging. We walked out, Carol's going to insert a picture of the piece of paper they had up and see if you think that says Carol Morgan Slater, because they came up and said, no, we have your picture, this is you here. And Carol's going, no, that's me there, that picture, but that's not me. That's nothing like my name. So then they got us a taxi. To say it was like I still, even though I'm nearly 60, I still do some amateur motorsport. This was like Death Race 2000.
I had to close my eyes. People have told us about the traffic in Ho Chi Minh City is crazy. It is crazy.
My favourite bit was how we never crashed into about 10 mopeds at sort of a roundabouty junction, and then we went onto this dual carriageway. There's 50, 60, 70 mopeds and about 40 or 50 cars on this dual carriageway, and then I look up and there's a moped coming the other way towards us in amongst all this traffic.
So it's been a long travel day.
Yes.
On a positive note, we're obviously here. We've come to the Sofitel for the night before, so we can join the AMA Waterways team in the morning. The cruise. And we've spoken to the lovely guy on reception here at the Sofitel, who was very sympathetic with us, wasn't he? And he said, don't worry. He said the concierge are used to dealing with things like this. They are available for you to speak in the morning. And he said, I'm sure the AMA Waterways people will converse, and hopefully it's definitely in Bangkok, because Paul's got an air tag, so we know it's there. We're so thankful that we split our clothes in half and half, so we've got things to wear, and we've got deodorant and stuff, haven't we? Because we always bring spares.
We've checked into the Sofitel Hotel. Walking into the lobby, we thought, oh my god, this is stunning.
Yes.
We've got to our room, we thought, oh my god, this is stunning.
We'll give you a proper tour of the room. Yeah. I'll do a separate video, but we're stood in the bathroom because the light.
But I got nothing else positive to say, so I'm gonna let you finish up.
Positive. We're here in Vietnam. We're about to start a river cruise.
I know.
This is no reflection on AMA Waterways at all, because we haven't even met them yet.
No.
Right then. Good morning from Vietnam.
Oh, you missed an opportunity.
Oh, I did there.
Good morning, Vietnam.
I want to show you the first view of Vietnam. Look at this, out of our Sofitel window. So this is our view this morning. So that's nice to see. And we're up. It's 7:30 in the morning. We're going to head straight down to...
Yes, you heard her right. It's 7:30 in the morning.
We're going to head down and speak to the AMA Waterways guys, let them know exactly our issues with our case. I've emailed the Lost and Found this morning with a picture of our case, with the AirTag location, and obviously the confirmation and the receipt that we've got. So we're just waiting to hear.
And I'd just like to reiterate, yes, I know I've pushed in. We arranged all our transportation here independently, so this is nothing to do whatsoever with AMA Waterways, so we don't want anybody casting aspersions on them on our behalf.
Exactly. We're literally just joining the cruise now because we flew in independently, as Paul's just said. So let's go and see what today brings. Right then, so our Amma Waterway adventure started by we had to go down to the reception area to check in, and it was very straightforward, wasn't it, Paulie?
It was as smooth as butter.
It was. Straight in, just with our passports. They had our name on the list, which is always good when they say, yes, you're on the list. So they've taken our passports and they're going to give us back in a couple of days. So we then just had to wait for our transport. We were put in the yellow family, weren't we? They like to call people families, don't they, Amma Waterways?
They do.
We've got a guy called Young looking after us, who is just delightful, isn't he?
He's a funny guy.
So we all got on the coach because the actual from the Sofitel in Ho Chi Minh City, which they all call Saigon, from Saigon to Mai Tho, which is the port where the Amadara is leaving, is over 2 hours drive. We got on the coach, and for the first sort of 3/4 of an hour, Jung was telling us all about his family and about some Vietnamese traditions and life in Vietnam. Very, very interesting, wasn't it, Paulie?
Trying to teach us that there's a word called Ma.
Yes.
And depending on how you say it, it's got 6 different meanings.
It has. And
it's how you extenuate each particular letter. I'm not going to go into it because it's far too complicated.
But we don't know, that's why. So anyway, so after 2 and a bit hours, we arrived at the port. So we've arrived, haven't we, Paulie? Look, there's the ship. Very exciting. Got everything. Oh. Squeezing off.
Is that GoPro 12?
It is.
Hi, it's Gerald. This is Yang from Amma Waterways. Just to let you know that we're about to embark the beautiful luxury boat on the Mekong River. Yeah.
Exactly that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you later.
I'll see you around on the boat.
Yes. So that's been our lovely guide as we've been coming from Saigon. Hello there.
Welcome on board. How are you doing?
Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Hello there.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh. And we are now on board Amadara.
We're on. They've treated us to a lovely lunch. We both went for the beef pho. It was a noodly fella, and the broth was delicious.
Nice, really nice.
And who was it told us that the bread on here was delicious?
I don't know. One of our patrons told us the bread.
It was Corinne. I'm going to say it was
Corinne. I think it might have been. So the bread on here is delicious, and oh my god, it is. And they've got Presidente butter. So we were over the moon.
So we're going to be 40 stone when we get off. That's just on bread.
We met Marcus, the hotel manager, who seems a really good laugh already, doesn't he? And we met some fellow guests. Everyone seems really, really friendly.
After lunch, it was time to find our cabin.
So on deck. Right at the back, I think. Here we are. So 302. Oh, and our cases here. That's always good news. Oh, look at this. Lovely. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the old-fashioned phone, Paulie. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, how exciting. Look, we've got an outside balcony. How awesome's that?
It's fabulous, isn't it?
It is. So that window there, I thought was a... Yes, so you've got like a balcony door there if you want to just sit with the window open there.
I think you described it as a Juliet balcony.
Yes, but it's not. It looks more like a, look, a slidey balcony.
Well, that's what I thought you meant.
So look at that. So we're right towards the back of the ship. I can just move that out of the way. And here we are, look at that. Welcome to the Mekong River. Oh, this is very nice, isn't it, Paulie? Is the bathroom any good? Oh, let's go and see.
Wouldn't even bother to go.
Look at our Paulie case. Look, it's got dents everywhere. But at least it's here. But anyway, we're not going to dwell on that. So, come on, let's have a look.
Enough?
No. Oh my, look at that. Oh, that is an awesome shower, Paulie, isn't it?
That's all.
Have you done the shoulder test? I don't think you need to, do you? That's like...
I think you'll even get my massive belly in there. Look at this.
Oh, I don't know about that. Can't move. Anyway, he's being a silly Billy, isn't he? And look, what are the products called, Paul?
What did you say?
Seaweed products. Oh, so this is lovely. First impressions, isn't it? Do you know, we've noticed about the toilets. Toilets are really low in Thailand, aren't they? But we've got a big safe, peppers, honey, peppers, laundry, which we're going to do. A decent size, not long, but fat. Bit like me. But yes, so we're going to get settled in the cabin, and so far so good, isn't it, Paul? Do you know what I think about this? Is the dark wood. You've fallen asleep already. We've had a stressful 24 hours. I think we just feel zapped, don't we? But I think what I love about this cabin already, it's got the Thai wood, not the Thai, the Vietnamese, the Asian wood, isn't it, Paulie? And look, we've got
all down the corridors as well.
We've got plugs by the bed, so that's cool. Lamps. So yeah, I think it's just in keeping with the whole this part of the world. So oh yeah, and that's for our tours, Paulie. Remember those?
Yes.
So anyway, so we're going to get just sorted, unpacked and freshen up, and then we've got to go back downstairs to the lounge, haven't we, for 16:45 for the safety talk before we sail away. Right, let's go and find out where the sun deck is. It must be up, Paulie. Oh, it's just out here, look. Oh, look at this. Do you have to press the button? Oh, yeah. Oh, look, a little pool. How cool is that? All these lovely little sitting areas, Paulie.
Great. Okay, so what have we got here?
Oh, sunflowers. This is awesome. What a lovely day. Isn't it, Paulie?
Yeah, so it'd be lovely when I got a drink. What do you want?
White wine, please.
You got a paper one?
I'm sure. Well, let me just go and look at the front, Paulie, and I'll be with you. Look at that. And there's the bridge and the captain. And the waterways. This is a perfect spot here. What we got then, Paulie?
I think they blew all the broth as well, right?
Is there a menu, is there?
And you please?
I'd like a beer, please. That's the toast.
Any kind?
Any kind of cold?
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I only want one though.
Do you have wine?
Wine, we have, my dear, but we charge to your cabin.
Okay.
We include only in dining room with the meal.
Yeah. How much is a glass of wine?
$6 for one glass.
$6. Okay,
Yes.
well, I'll have a glass of wine, please.
Yes.
But all the spirits, are they all included?
Yes, my dear, it's all
Okay.
included like beer, gin tonic, vodka, rum, whiskey, brandy.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Long beer drink.
and you can have them just with Coke or whatever.
Yes, of
yeah.
course.
And that's all included.
Yes.
Okay.
Juice, you can mix in with juice like gin, vodka, vodka orange, or tomato. Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I'm still going to try wine to start.
Vodka tomato is almost a bloody Mary.
It is
Like
almost.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Breakfast drink. Oh.
Oh.
May I have the sign, please?
Yes.
3-0 cheers.
Yeah.
Thank
Lovely.
you. Enjoy your drink.
Thank you. How do we say your name?
Australia.
Shreliak.
Yes.
Lovely.
Thank
Cheers, Shreliak. Thank you. Look at that. Let's try it then, Paulie. Let's get do you want to be in the sun or the shade? Look at that. Cheers. Oh, not bad. What's the beer like, Paulie? What beer is that?
It's Saigon.
Saigon. Miss Saigon.
No, it's beer Saigon.
Oh. Yeah, cheers, Paulie. Happy holidays.
Cheers. Cheers all.
Yeah.
After enjoying our drinks, it was muster drill time. It was old school, but we have to say it was carried out with the utmost efficiency.
And then it was time for Thung to give a talk all about the excursions on Ama Waterways. And with Ama Waterways, you get a lot of excursions included, don't you, Paulie? There's loads. So Thung is a lovely, lovely Vietnamese man. He's our sort of cruise manager, and he's been working for Ama Waterways for many, many years, hasn't he? Full of knowledge and just a really, really nice guy. He's the guy that's helping us trying to locate our suitcase. We've got no news on that, sadly, at the moment, but we're fingers crossed that you just never know, do you? But anyway, on to happier things and excursions. Before we flew out for our holiday here, we filled in excursions online and went through all the ones that we wanted to do. But in fact, we had to start from scratch, which was a bit frustrating, wasn't it? We sat down and we had to go through them all and fill in a form to say which ones we wanted. Of course, we couldn't remember, and I did put it down on a piece of paper which I brought out, but then the dates were different as these, and we all got very confused, didn't we, Paulie?
You all know it doesn't take a lot to confuse me, but yeah, I didn't have a clue what was going on.
And then Paul tricked me while we were doing this. He said, "Oh, do you want some nuts from the bar?" I digress, because they got jars of nuts on the bar. And I said, "Oh, that'd be nice, honey, thank you so much." And he came back, and I thought they were little green peas along with these bowl of nuts, and they were the wasabi, and he tricked me, and they were really hot.
I didn't trick her. As soon as you offered Carol snacks, she looked at me and said, "Is that peas?" And I just never said anything. She said, "Is that peas?" And I never said anything. And of course then she said, "Nom, nom, 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 nom." And then her head nearly exploded. She said, "Oh, why did you do that?" I said, "I didn't do anything." And you said they were peas. I said, "No, you said they were peas. I never at any point said they were peas."
And we were talking, before this happened, we were talking to a lovely couple, Dick and Leslie, a Canadian couple, and they just were in hysterics, weren't they? But anyway, we digress, back to excursions. So we went through our excursions and filled it all back in again, and handed back in the information. We had to also sign a disclaimer for our ox cart ride, didn't we?
We did.
So here on the Mekong, the sun goes down around about 6 p.m, and as you know, I'm a sucker for a sunset. So we headed up to the sun deck, and it was quite busy up there, so we headed right to the front of the ship, didn't we? On deck 2, and well, just enjoyed these views.
And as you can see, when I got my old big pole out, I got some great results again. I'm loving the Insta360, and the amount of people. I think some people look at you and think, what the hell is that man doing with that?
Yeah, what a donut.
What a donut. But I've had a lot of really, really curious people asking me all about it. I've sat down and I've linked it to my phone so I can show them the results. And I think Insta should give me some commission, because I'm sure people will be buying them off the back of it. But yeah, so it's great. And there's something about when you're on a moving ship, obviously this is a lot closer to the water, but you'll be able to see, obviously, or Carol's shown you, some lovely aft views, our view from our cabin, balcony, which still blows my mind that we've got a cabin with a balcony, a proper balcony.
Yeah, on a river cruise ship.
So the man who built Celebrity Beyond, take notice. We're on a river cruise ship with 100 people, and our cabin has got a better balcony than the Infinite Balcony cabin. Check out this link to see it on the Celebrity Beyond.
Now the captain's welcome party was like back to old school, and it was absolutely lovely.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Are you happy for me to film?
Pardon?
Is it okay to film?
Of
Say
course,
hi.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome on board.
Cheers.
Yeah, our
Cheers,
captain.
Captain.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Cheers.
you.
And cream salmon.
Oh, thank you. I'll have lamb. So what's it like then, Pauline? So good.
That is blooming delicious. So nice, honestly. I'm confident that when we're a little munch of that.
Oh my god, that's like the best lamb sausage in the world.
Lamb sausage?
No. That's really delicious. And we got great accompaniment with music behind.
This is the tune that you've been singing for about 2 weeks.
Oh yes, me and my sister and Tina were singing it in
What's it called?
Thailand.
I don't think it's called Dun. The girl
from Ipanema.
Ipanema.
Yes, the girl from Ipanema. Is that alright, Dawn? Again, started talking about the staff and introduced Marcos, who's a really lovely, funny guy, isn't he? The hotel manager. And then he continued to introduce us to the captain and the rest of the team. And it was great I love getting to know putting faces to names to people. And the staff on this ship so far have been just lovely. They're so smiley, so happy. It feels a really, really happy ship, doesn't it, Pauline?
They go out of their way to find out what your name is.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the end of this cruise, because I think there's, did he say 55 crew, I think, something like that? It's an almost 1 crew for 2 passengers ratio.
Yes.
But I'm sure that everybody will know our name.
Yeah, and it's just been absolutely lovely. So that was a fantastic captain's welcome, wasn't it, Paulie?
Really
let's go back in, and we're going to freshen up quickly before dinner. No. We did work. He's a bugger, isn't he? So, oh look, they've already done, turn down. What's this? Hammer Waterways. Oh, Pauline, there's something in there.
How did they?
Oh my gosh. Can you do it? Because I've only got one hand. Yeah. It looks like a cap. Is that a cap? Oh. That's the other thing, Paulie. Just thinking about it, our case. All our hats are in the other case. Yeah. Oh, so thank you, Hammer Waterways. We've now got a hat. That's cool, actually. And what's this?
I don't know.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, we keep going back to it. So everything we get is just our case is just a bit. Oh.
Well, I think this is for me as well.
Oh wow!
This is a nice scarf.
Is that a nice scarf?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful scarf for me.
Oh wow, that's just, it's made me a bit emotional. Considering I've lost half my clothes.
What would you feel the most? Because this is for me.
Oh my gosh, how awesome is that? It is a bit emotional, isn't it? Because I've lost half my clothes. Oh dear. Let me see, let me have that. Oh, thank you, Hammer Waterways. It's been a funny old day at it, Paulie, because we've embarked a beautiful ship. But I'm feeling sad because all my stuff's gone, all my favourite stuff. So thank you for this, because that's quite special.
So that's not for me, then, is that what you're saying?
And I think I might have that too. Oh, cool. Sorted for the rest of the cruise on the next 5 weeks. Oh, thank you, Amber Waterways. That's special, isn't it? Then it was time for our first dinner on board at Amadara, and it's freestyle dining from 7 p.m. Isn't it 7 p.m? Let me check the programme.
I just nodded because...
It is. It's from 7 p.m.
Yes.
every night. I'm just going to check the programme to make sure we get our facts right. Yes, 7 p.m. every evening.
I told you she wouldn't listen to me.
And you can choose to obviously sit with anyone you want to, or choose to sit on your own if there's an option for that. But everyone's very sociable on the ship, isn't it? We've met some lovely, lovely people already, and we chose to sit with others, and we sat down with a lovely couple from the UK called Tom and Jane.
Well, we didn't actually have a choice. Not that they were being mean to us, but they said, oh, would you like to sit with your friends? And we thought, okay, we'll see where this goes. And they sat us with Tom and Jane, who were one of the very few English people on the cruise.
Yes.
So I don't know whether they think that we know everybody in England and they're our friends. But,
I don't know.
But there's only...
We have met 4 other people from England, but there's only 6 other people, isn't it, so far?
I think it's definitely just into double figures or less Brits on board.
There's at the Captails at the Captain Cocktail Party, they did ask about nationalities, and there was lots of Americans, lots of Canadians, and some Australians.
Yes.
So dinner. As you walk into the Mekong restaurant, which is down on deck 1, they showcase all the plates that are on offer.
They do.
So I think it's a really great idea. So you can look at it and see exactly what you're getting, rather than just reading it off a menu. Because often you'll read it off a menu and you'll think, what's that? So you can make decisions as soon as you walk in. Oh, that looks lovely. Not all the dishes that you'll see from this menu. It's quite a comprehensive menu, isn't it?
It's good.
But for starters, we both chose the satay, didn't we? Which was absolutely delicious.
It was like an Asian fusion plate. So there was a chicken satay with some peanut sauce, there was a spring roll, and it was so beautifully presented, wasn't it? It was
and
really,
the
flavours were excellent.
Awesome. I then chose tom yum soup, sweet and sour soup, which was delicious, and you had the mushroom soup, didn't you?
I had mushroom truffle soup, and I gotta be honest, it was a bit too truffly for me.
Yeah, you did say it was a bit too truffly.
It's very, very strong.
Who thought being truffly would be a problem?
I know. And me being such a pig, I should be all over the truffle. So.
And then we both chose the steak. I chose mine to be medium well, and you chose yours medium, and they were cooked to perfection, weren't they?
It was sort of a mini surf and turf because it had a prawn. A big prawn with it. But he was on there and he still had his legs, and it looked like he was like that.
A prawn with attitude, wasn't it? And they had this potato. You know, like you sometimes get like a baked potato skin and they mush up the potato and put it back in. It was sort of like that, wasn't it?
Like that.
But everything was delicious. It was really, really good. And we finished off with a cheese plate, which was good too.
Yeah. I mean, who knew they made plates made out of cheese?
Exactly that.
I'd have them at home all the time. It was lovely. And I tell you what, I had the biggest grapes I've ever seen in my life. They were like plums.
They were. And we had excellent company with Tom and Jane. So that was a great, great dinner and a great start for our first meal on board.
It was.
And after dinner, it was time to head to the Saigon Lounge for the evening's entertainment. So we headed up, we thought, let's get front row seats and see what's going on. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful hour, wasn't it?
There was a narrator, and this guy who was narrating, he just was so enthusiastic about everything, and the look of joy on his face when he was explaining to you. So they would either play a song, or they would play a song and then some interpretive dancers would come out. It was just absolutely fascinating, I thought.
Because the other thing to add is, with AMA Waterways, it's a family-run business. And as soon as you get on board, you're split into families, and we're the yellow family, and we've got Young looking after us, and this guy who was the storyteller is looking after another colour family, isn't he? But yeah, the way he was telling, I'm getting all goosey here. It was just lovely, as you can see here.
Xin chào.
Xin chào.
Wow, you speak Vietnamese like American. Very good evening, AMA Waterways family. My name, I am Tan, spelling T-H-A-N-H. For your convenience, you can call me 10. Number 10. I'm position number 10 among 11 siblings in the family. Together with Thomas, Ho, and Jan, I'm one among the 4 river guys. Tonight, I'm happy and honored to be here to host the local music performance.
So we thoroughly enjoyed that, didn't we? And it was a great introduction to river cruising on the Mekong. And then it was a heady time of about 10 o'clock. And we thought, do you know what? We're feeling a bit sort of weary. We'd had a stressful 24 hours really, haven't we, with a case debacle and whatever else. So we thought, let's just go to bed because the excursion starts tomorrow in earnest. And I've already set the alarm for 6:30 to get Paulie out of bed. Good morning from Amadara.
Good morning, Vietnam.
So we're up. I got Paulie out of bed. What time is it, Paulie?
It's 3 minutes past 7.
Yes.
I've already been up for half an hour.
I know.
Hence the big shopping bags.
Anyway, we're up. And the reason being is if you look at our daily cruiser that you can see here, we are off on the excursion this morning, which is the active walking tour that goes at 8:15. So if you can see that, and we're going to Ca Bi. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but as you can see from the programme, I just want to show you that if you do enjoy morning stretches and strengthening class, you can do that between 6:30 and 7. We might be doing that one day, might we, Paulie?
I wouldn't have thought so, mate.
Lots of fitness, so it's for those that are very active, it's a very good cruise.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. But as you can see, there's excursions all the time that are included with Amber Waterways. So anyway, so let's go.
Do you know what else is included?
What?
Breakfast.
Yes. So we're going to go and have our first breakfast and show you what that entails. Right, so breakfast, our first breakfast on board, and it's served from 7:15 to 9:15 in the Mekong restaurant. There's only, I was just going to say there's only one restaurant there, there's two, but we're going to tell you more about that because there is a chef's table which we've just booked, isn't it, Paulie? But we'll tell you more about that later. We went into the Mekong restaurant, and again, you can just sit wherever you like, and breakfast is predominantly Buffet style, not Buffy, Buffett. No,
it's Buffy the Vampire style. So all there is red meat.
Buffet style.
Buffet, that's the one. That's the chap.
So as you can see, as you look into all the food, on the left hand side you've got some beautiful fruits in these lovely sort of Vietnamese baskets. You've got lots of juices, lots of lovely breads, cakes, all sorts, isn't there, to choose from. They don't have Marmite, but they've got Vegemite.
We won't know that against them because there's a lot of Australians, and they've also got a hot section where there was streaky bacon, funny sausages, which I was too scared to try.
They've got some Vietnamese dishes that you can see here.
But baked beans, hash browns, and then they've got an egg station where they do you eggs, omelette, scrambled egg, fried eggs, all that sort of stuff. And they've got a soup station, an Asian style soup where you can have noodle soups and things like that. And plus, you've got a little menu which has got things like, you had avo on toast.
As you can see here, it's quite a comprehensive menu.
And I had eggs Benedict.
Exactly. So you can order via the waiter, and we had Knock, didn't we? And he was lovely.
Yes.
And they do good tea. They got Lipton tea. The tea was lovely. So yeah, at breakfast, our first experience, service was superb, food was tasty. My avocado on toast was just delicious. The eggs, as you can see here, were just cooked to perfection, weren't they?
They were.
So our breakfast has arrived. I've gone for the avocado toast, which looks amazing. Paulie's gone for his eggs Benedict. Oh, we'll do the egg test, Paulie. Bluebell. So my poached egg, I wonder if it's going to be the same. Perfect. Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Tastes good?
After less than 24 hours on board, we are already very impressed with AMA Waterways. Join us in the next part of our series as we start to explore the Mekong River. If you haven't watched our Amadara Cabin Tours video, watch this next.